What is going on? You're back in our Plan Smart EA College Football 26 online head-to-head. We're back, and today we have a transfer portal update that is crazy than ever. So that's really all we got today. We're coming up on the college football playoff start. The first round matchups are about to start. I've already given you my predictions on what I think is going to happen. I think Oklahoma gets it done again against Alabama. I think Oregon kills James Madison. I think Ole Miss kills Tulane. And I think Miami pulls the upset over A&M. But we have a bunch of transfer portal players to talk about today. So let's get into it. Where did I leave off last time? Ray Joseph, I think. And we're going to be playing 2 games today, I think. So the first team I want to talk about today is going to come from the SEC. And it's the Florida Gators. And apparently Florida Gators and their star quarterback DJ Lagway has decided to enter the transfer portal. He had initial talks with the new staff, John Summerall and stuff, but they tested him a little too much, and apparently he didn't like that, so he's decided to hop into the portal, and who knows where DJ's going to end up. I have a few possibilities. I think Baylor could be in contention. His dad went to Baylor, and they also have a shit ton of money that they could spend on NIL. They need a quarterback. Sawyer Robertson's going to go to the NFL. So maybe lure DJ to Baylor. There's also a lot of people are saying he could relatively fit at LSU under Lane Kiffin. If anybody can unlock his true potential, it would be Lane Kiffin at LSU. So, yeah. And then obviously, like, Miami, staying in the state of Florida would be another option. Miami's always interested in transfer quarterbacks. Look at their last 2, Cam Ward and Carson Beck. They for sure would have the money and would love to have another transfer quarterback. There's 2 more bigger guys though that I want to talk about. The next guy I want to talk about is going to come from the American, and the East Carolina Panthers. Their starting quarterback, Caden Hauser, has decided to enter the transfer portal. I'm pretty sure he used to play at Michigan State, and then he transferred to East Carolina, and now he's back in the portal with, I think, 1 year left of eligibility. So he should be finding another team. The next player I want to talk about is going to come from the Big Ten, and the Michigan State Spartans. Their starting quarterback, former Oregon State quarterback, Aiden Childs, has decided to enter the transfer portal. It kind of made sense. I mean, he's followed Jonathan Smith pretty much everywhere. Well, obviously, yeah, at Oregon State, and then he followed him to Michigan State, and now that Jonathan Smith's gone, I don't think he probably would have been the starter at MSU next year. And MSU, I would assume, is going to try and go out and land another quarterback under Pat Fitzgerald. They might. I feel like he's the type of guy to bring in a new quarterback. So Childs is out. Some teams that I could see Childs going to, pretty much any team on the West Coast. He's a West Coast kind of guy. I think he's going to go back to the West Coast. That's why he was at Oregon State. I think a team like a USC maybe could land him. Or like a Stanford, like a West Coast team. I would say UCLA, but I don't know what Nico's going to do or not. if Nico's staying or not. Not a quarterback, but a receiver that I want to talk about is going to come from the SEC. The Missouri Tigers. They got a receiver, a good receiver actually, entering the transfer portal, Josh Manning. He was kind of a dog for the Missouri Tigers this year, and I mean, he had 2 touchdowns, 300 yards. He just wasn't getting utilized properly. And he's like wide receiver, I think 3 on the roster, but he's a dog. I've seen him ball out. He's going to do great things. Early schools to watch for Sam Levitt at ASU. I think he could go to Oregon. He's from Oregon, so it could make sense. Dante Moore is going to go to the NFL, so Sam Levitt replaces him. They honestly might have the best team in the country next year if he goes there. Indiana, another team that could use him. Obviously, Fernando Mendoza is more than likely going to be probably a top 5 pick in this upcoming draft, because he's probably going to be QB1. So if Levitt wanted to replace Fernando Mendoza at Indiana, that could be a possibility. And then obviously, like we said, Miami, they're always looking for a transfer quarterback. Carson Beck's going to go to the NFL. Cam Ward was a first overall pick. They don't seem like they want to develop a quarterback, so they would probably pick up Sam in the portal. And then obviously, like I said again, LSU under Lane Kiffin, he's more than likely going to pick up a transfer quarterback. Who knows if it's going to be Trinidad Chambliss, if he can get the extra waiver of eligibility or not. Kind of a funny one, but Georgia State quarterback TJ Finley plans to enter the transfer portal and apply for an NCAA waiver for a 7th year of eligibility. If you guys don't know who TJ Finley is, you guys should know him because he's Gramps when it comes to college football. This guy is trying to attempt to play for his 7th college. He started his career off at LSU in the year 2020. Then he transferred from LSU to Auburn. Then he transferred from Auburn to Texas State. Then he transferred from Texas State to Western Kentucky. And then he transferred from Western Kentucky to Tulane. And then this year he transferred from Tulane to Georgia State. And he's attempting to transfer yet again to another team. Probably not an FBS team, I would assume. It would probably be like an FCS team, maybe a Division II team. But yeah. Just kind of thought that was funny. Then we're going to head over to the Big 12 with the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Their starting quarterback from this year, Zane Flores, is planning to enter the transfer portal. Obviously makes sense. Eric Morris is coming in from North Texas. I believe he's going to bring his quarterback with him, which we're going to talk about later in this video. So ultimately, Zane Flores had to go. I think Zane's probably not going to play at the FBS level. He's kind of not that good, but we'll see. Then we're going to head to the Big Ten with the Michigan Wolverines. Their backup quarterback, Jaden Davis, is planning to enter the transfer portal. So, rip Jaden Davis. He'll probably go somewhere where he can compete for a starting job because he's been sitting on Michigan's bench for the past 2 years. So, then we're gonna head to the SEC, where the Alabama Crimson Tide have picked up one fucking stud of a tight end. They go out and they got Oklahoma State transfer tight end Josh Ford to commit to Alabama. He's gonna come in after Josh Cuevas this year, and he's probably gonna ball out next year. Josh Ford, the dog. Like I said earlier, from the American. Next guy we got to talk about is from the North Texas Mean Green. Their quarterback, Drew Mestemaker, has entering the transfer portal. He obviously this year, as a true freshman, he led the country with 4,100 passing yards. Many people are believing that he's going to follow his head coach, Eric Morris, to Oklahoma State. Who knows, though? I would assume any team is probably going to offer him, but we'll see where Drew goes. He's a dog, though. And the last guy I want to talk about before we get into the main two guys is also going to come from the SEC, from the Missouri Tigers. Another one of their receivers, Marquise Johnson, has decided to enter the transfer portal. That's two of Missouri's receivers gone in the portal. They're both kind of dogs, so we'll see where they end up. But the two guys that I want to talk about today, the first one is going to be coming from the Big 12, and it's going to be from this team right here, the Cincinnati Bearcats. So let's get it.
Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
The reason we are using the Bearcats is because their star senior quarterback, Brendan Sorsby, has decided to enter the transfer portal.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us
ultimately, it was an NIL decision. Cincinnati just doesn't have enough funds to afford a guy like Sorsby anymore because he absolutely balled out this year.
The returner will field it and bring it back.
Just Matthew McDoon.
He was looking for some running room,
that guy was at Coastal Carolina.
As he stopped at the 18.
And yeah, he's the best quarterback in the portal. He's from Texas. He played his first two collegiate seasons at Indiana. Didn't really do much. He was kind of the backup. Then he transferred from Indiana to Cincinnati, and he balled out at Cincinnati the last 2 years.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take
to the point where they can't afford him anymore. And now he's in the portal. And there's been some rumors that he's already taken a visit to Lubbock and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. If we can land this guy after Baron Morton. Is that Tawee Walker, the Oklahoma transfer?
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away?
Brendan Sorsby, and stay in the Big 12 too.
The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd.
I hope we can somehow get Sorsby.
They started the game off with some
we can afford him.
Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
To the ground with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Bunch.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. from the gun, wants to pass.
Pick up the first, Brennan.
Try to get it himself.
Good place.
Out across
Brendan
the 45,
Sorsby.
and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring
Texas
drive.
Tech's really the big team.
That's the
I've
danger
heard
as a defense.
in Sorsby, but I would assume every team in America would be trying to go up and get Brendan Sorsby. He's the best player in the transfer portal currently.
Can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
The Bearcats are marching down the field.
Okay, I guess we'll just...
Running back searching for a hole.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice
Teddy Walker.
pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll rip off
8 yards.
on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
PA booty drag.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw at Sorsby. There's the pressure.
Oh my god.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Big
This
jet
offensive
power.
line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. On the move. Look out, he's got room.
Ooh, good run. Brennan Sorsby. I didn't know what that play was. I'm not going to lie to you.
On the first drive
Jet
of this
touchdown.
game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
There we go.
Quick pass on the jet motion.
Okay.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one.
Tech
Somehow
out.
it's 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Gets it out quickly.
Caleb Goody.
Down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch.
Double
The defense is backed up against the wall.
Oh, Sorsby's only considered a junior? I didn't know that. But he was senior. I guess one of the years probably was a red shirt.
They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simmons. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
Touch pass on the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Under.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line.
There we go.
Defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Good play.
Ooh.
Touchdown. Bearcats.
Touchdown,
Had to make him jump for that one.
And I think he does a
Oh.
job here. Dropping
we're
back to
back.
pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Here we go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the
Mushrooms,
ground
Tampa
at the
9.
20.
Cover 4 quarters. Lenora Sellers. He's staying at South Carolina this year.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And the
Corleone.
Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Here we
They'll
go.
move the wide receiver.
Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him.
He's in open space downfield. He
Okay.
has the first and still on his feet. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Cover 1 robber
As
press.
they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Sellers. He
Oh, wow.
hauls one deep down the left side.
Nick Harbor.
Makes a catch at the 20.
Okay.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
All right.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And
Good
also
job there,
the
Cincinnati.
anticipation
Scott
of time
Satterfield and the
to be able
boys.
to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll start this drive firing. Steps
Oh
away.
my god. Okay. We're good. We're good. It's
Just
all good.
gets rid of the football.
Got a little nervous there. My bad.
Nobody to
My
throw
bad.
to. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
think he's gonna
If they're going to
die.
score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Try to make
all
up for
good.
some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake.
Thank you.
He'll pull it down. There
Slide.
he goes.
Good shit,
Nifty
Sorsby.
little scamper on this
Tight end
one,
cross.
enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Sorsby. Throws to the tight end.
Okay.
And
Just
the
don't catch it.
physical
Cool.
play there forces the incompletion
DBL big
on
smash.
first down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB,
you're so-
they just don't seem to be on the same
Yes,
page right now.
I'm not gonna challenge that. What the fuck? It was an incomplete. It was incomplete. I'll challenge it. I don't care.
ices it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football.
I'll challenge it just to challenge it.
Man,
yeah, I didn't get it.
Really affecting the football game.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle. It's Caldwell. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Blitz one.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Nice.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Gonna go for it?
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for a loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker
Cover
than
one
to
safety
run
blitz.
on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Oh!
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground.
Get him.
Off the defender.
And you got to wonder what the defense is feeling on this drive here because they've had 5 straight runs now.
Why is that new? It tells you like if it's a good hit or not. The fuck?
So that's a kick in the gut, and all of a sudden, right away on 1st down, they're running
Cover 2
at
drop.
you again. You're not being respected right now on defense, and until someone stops the running game, you're not going to get it.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Catch in the middle.
You're so gay. You're just feeding Nick Harbor, bro.
He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Cover 2 drop.
Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
Saw blitz one.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes and get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
That's it fly.
Nice, good play.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him.
Cover 3 buzz
man,
match.
he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Okay, so fuck you.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got the timeout. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling.
Edge blitz 3.
As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Oh, good play.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Double weird buzz match.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Back to pass, it's Sellers.
Good play.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to
Block it.
execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Hey, you missed it. Fuck you, buddy.
Not a chance.
Let's
Missed
go.
it. And here in the second quarter, we
Inside zone.
remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Hand off from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Z-dig.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, go. Oh, what the hell? Go. Go, Brendan.
At the 35, he's loose. Breaks into the open.
Brendan Sorsby.
Gets it into plus territory.
619
and they'll mark
sale.
him out of bounds at the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pressure coming. Finds his man. It's Royer. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll immediately call timeout.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire.
Oh my fucking god.
From the defense, they knock him down just behind the midfield.
Last time out, you know, just like launching
They'll
the
use
end
a
zone.
timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll take the deep shot.
Wow.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. Couldn't quite
Halftime
find his man.
7-7. He gets the ball.
The Bearcats will kick it off to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
Saw blitz 1.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
Good sack.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the
Dingle.
17.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had
Will
their
Sam
ears
3.
pinned back.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers.
Come on, come on, come on,
They're
come on.
setting up the screen.
Good play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there.
Good
Still
match.
plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now
4th and
it's
16, you
4th
gonna go
down.
for it?
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's going for it. Cover 4 quarters.
This offense has already converted once on 4th
4th
down.
and 16
Can
on his
they
own
do it
19.
again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Get that. Good play.
Downfield and in. Incomplete, the
Beauty.
defense holds.
Red zone
I'll tell you,
sizzles.
man, analytics in
I don't know
college
how he
football
didn't catch
now
that, but
change
I mean, I got a
the way
hand on
coaches
it, but-
think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight
All that
end.
for nothing.
He is going
Flanker drive.
nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Got it in the middle. It's
All
Cole.
4 yards.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
A nice job by the
Thanks,
QB
Dave.
there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Oh,
Snagged in the middle. It's Walker. They
First and
get him
goal.
down with this
if it was a
offensive
fucking
setup.
better
First
ball,
and
that would have been
goal
a
from the
touchdown,
9.
but
Just like that, a hat
Tech
trick
out.
of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. They go up top to get it down to the
Okay.
5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
back power.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in.
Yeah, like, and I can't fucking audible too because this fucking stadium.
It's
So annoying.
The 5-yard line.
So
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position.
that.
And think
Thank you.
Touchdown, Bearcats. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something
14-7.
these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Come through, Buzz Mabel.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Release to the back.
Good play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. On the option.
Get him. What? Oh!
Pitch. Gets it past the first down marker.
I thought he was gonna.
They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed.
That option is crazy. I almost got in there.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And
Number
that's why
10
the
almost
option's
got in
so
there.
hard to stop.
Soblets
QB, man,
won.
Draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go
Okay,
here.
or don't. Oh, cool. Fuck me, I guess.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard
Little Sam 3.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oh, that's mine.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Thank you.
Intercepted.
Take that all the way back.
Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh, I almost got there.
But this interception, a huge play to end this quarter.
What a play, though. Almost a pick six.
We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal.
Oh. Oh, Eddie's gone. Bye. Alright, that's the first game that I wanted to play. The second game is going to come from the Big Ten, and it is going to be this team right here, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So let's get it, baby. And the reason we are using the Nebraska Cornhuskers is because their quarterback, star quarterback, Dylan Raiola, has decided to enter the transfer portal.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese
Dylan
Davis,
Raiola
joined
is the
here
second
in
best quarterback in the
David
portal,
Pollack
as we
and
talked
Jesse
about the
Palmer.
first one, obviously,
Guys, let's
being
get this thing started.
Indiana and Cincinnati transfer Brendan Sorsby. Number 2 is Dylan Raiola, and yeah, he's leaving Nebraska after 2 years. I don't know where he's going to end up. A lot of people, I've heard Louisville is a good team to watch for Raiola. They need to replace Nolan Moss. He was a senior. A lot of people were saying Texas Tech as well to follow the Patrick Mahomes cosplay, but it doesn't look like they're in the mix for him. Obviously, they want Sorsby, I'm pretty sure. Another team is Oregon. And then obviously like Miami, like the usual suspects.
They'll give it to Johnson.
Emmett Johnson, star.
And he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense.
Yeah, so we're playing Dylan Raiola's last game was a Cornhusker, and Brendan Sorsby's last game was a Bearcat. I love Dylan Raiola.
Using his feet to buy time. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held
Dane
on.
Key, the Kentucky transfer.
And they'll need a big play here on this opening drive.
Oh,
Going back to the
Emmett
well,
Johnson.
deep ball.
Just hold the
He
block.
holds
Thank
it
you.
in, and nobody's close.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Husker! And once he found open space, the band might as well start
Beautiful.
playing.
Good start for the Cornhuskers.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a
Sorry,
weapon
Michael.
like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his
Matt
hands,
Rules
he'll
lost
do
his
the
guy
rest.
too.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws.
Well,
for
I mean, it made
quarterbacks.
sense
These running backs,
because
they're just naturally so
Dylan's
good when
uncle
they
was
have
the offensive
football
line coach for
out in
Nebraska, and they had
space.
literally
Their
just
vision,
fired him.
Their creativity, their ability to make people miss, and this guy shows you right there.
So I would assume that's probably
Difficult guy
had something to
stop
do with
down
it.
for this defense moving forward.
Yeah, Dylan's probably going to be looked at by almost everybody. Like I said, he's the second best quarterback in the portal.
From the gun, they'll try to impose
Actually,
their
the top
running
3
game.
quarterbacks in the portal,
He'll
we
push
all
his
talked
way
about today.
out
The
to
first one is
38, pick up a
Indiana
3.
and now Cincinnati transfer Brendan
And those
Sorsby.
body
The second one
blows
is
really,
Nebraska
really
transfer
matter.
Dylan
Like,
Raiola.
I
And the
wanna
third
be able
one,
to hand the ball
cover
off to
contain
my
spot,
running back
is Florida
10,
transfer
15
DJ
times a
Lagway.
game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes
So we'll
these
see.
3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, your
Solid
opponent
run.
scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here
What
on
the
their
hell?
opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on
Couple quarters,
third and
one
short,
foot.
trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's
Lincoln,
4th and short
Nebraska.
territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Get him. Nice. Good sack.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Beauty.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the.
Oh, and he already quit. That was a quick one. 2 rage quits. How much time do we got left? Yeah, we don't really have time to run another one. But I just wanted to quickly go over those 3 really. Dylan Raiola, DJ Lagway, and Brendan Sorsby. And then obviously we had Aiden Childs too, Zane Flores, Drew Mestemaker. Yeah, those are all the guys that I wanted to talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and until next video, see you guys. Peace. See you guys for the playoffs.